The 427 Spyder took approximately 3 years to build. And over that time period, there was obviously a lot of planning as well as experimentation and engineering to make this project work. In that process, I kept everything. Here are some of the early planning lists, photographs, drawings, what other people had done, receipts from the purchase of the initial automobile that the car was based upon, and then just every possible note that you can imagine. I tried to document the car. Each day, at the end of the day, anything that I had done, I would photograph and put pictures of that in the book. And the book is not a professionally organized presentation. It's simply a place to hold everything that happened on the car over this 3-year time period. I thought initially, as I put this together, that one book would be more than enough to capture all the work and the notes that I needed, and I was wrong. Actually, the first book was the smaller book. Here's the second book, which is significantly bigger, and there's again more details and a continuation of the build of this car. I think what's interesting about building a car like this is you never really quite know what's the end result is going to be until you're there. And when I look back in this book, I see all of the plans that I had and then the adjustments, if you would, to those plans to make everything work. We're in the electrical section right now. Anyone that's worked on a car realizes the electrical is an area that usually most people don't want to do, but it's essential to actually making the car the best that it possibly can be. So anyway, that's what these books are all about. And as you can see, all the way down to here is kind of the end of the show in these books, and that is the car on display at a local car show. In addition to the collection of receipts and build documentation, I put together a detail book, and basically all this book is all the details on the car. And so it's a nice piece to have because you don't have to tear the car apart to see all the details. You can simply pull the book out and you can see up close all those details. The next book I put together is a photographic documentation of the build process, starting with the initial car, the original kit, some of the early components, the fabrication of the filler panels, the removal of the drivetrain from the Corvette, and then preparation of the BMW superstructure. There's the transaxle. And then obviously we get down to a completed car, and this is the happy time when you get paint on the car, and then finally a completed vehicle. If that's not enough, because this is a one-of-one car, and believe me, there will not be another one. It was way too much work. But I put together an owner's manual. The owner's manual is a photographic instruction sheet on how to operate every detail on the car. Here's all the interior controls, the fuel filler, hood prop, oil, brakes, electrical systems, the safety catch on the trunk, jacking positions, jack and storage area, wheel removal, interior lamps, everything that you would have in a typical owner's manual. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everything goes well with the auction.